Hey everybody, this is Daniel. Today I'm in Tokyo, Japan. I'm going for like a little higher end sushi set, like an omakase set. Clocks in about 12,000 yen and change, so we're looking at $80 to $90, right about there. So yeah, it was a little bit of a splurge. I found this place on Google. It seemed relatively new. It was easy to book. I booked right through like Google Maps. So it's pretty nice. And yeah, I'm excited. So alright, so just finished up the course. Yeah, it was an interesting experience. There's a lot of pieces. They also have some dishes as well, like little, fish and like a grilled fish, which was kind of interesting. I think it was a sable fish, like that thin silvery one. That was grilled. That was nice. It was nice and punchy. So yeah, it was an interesting course. I took a picture of the list, so I'll be able to show you guys, what I was eating. But I think the standout pieces for me were definitely the Japanese tiger prawn. That was, or just the prawn, or whatever it was. I think it was a Japanese tiger prawn, but that thing almost had like a floury taste to it. It was super amazing. And then of course, like the uni ikura, like little bowl goblet thing, it was pretty nice as well. The tuna appeared to be more like soy sauce marinated style, so that was interesting. And then that hand roll at the end was like seriously something special. I mean, it was super crazy. that was probably the best thing ever. The flavor on that was just like absolutely crazy, just absolutely crazy. I would say it was an interesting flow. So usually when you have these like course sets, like it kind of like takes you through like an emotional roller coaster on your palate, right? So it starts off more like mild and then builds, and it generally like crescendos at the end, which is like where that hand roll was. So some of my favorite pieces were actually towards the end there. But yeah, I mean, I think for like the price, for the amount of fish that you got, the amount of protein, the amount of, you know, like quality and care and like interesting, like there was that one, I think it was like cod sperm in this like viscous, you know, like soup with like actual cod pieces, and then it had this like broccolini or something on top, and there was like a little like citrus or yuzu in there. So I mean, there's really like a little interesting like subtle depths of flavor in those dishes. And the sushi was interesting. It was like a red rice sushi, so they used like a red vinegar, but it seemed like it had a decent bite to it too. So yeah, so I've had stuff you know, in the like, you just get like a plate of sushi, which was my earlier video, that was like 25 bucks, 27 bucks. And I've had this one, which is about 80, and then I've like worked my way up in like the $200 range, which was pretty good as well. But yeah, it's like, I think the more you spend, the more consistency in flavor you're gonna have, right? So it's like every piece is going to be good. So it's kind of interesting, right? But to have like every piece blow your mind, I think like you got to do like gyros, or you know, like something in that, you know, $35,000-$40,000 or 30 to 40,000 yen range. It's got to be up there, right? So there seems to be a balance between like number of pieces versus cost, and actually for that $25 set, it's really good, and every piece wows. But I think it's only like 6 pieces, right? So when you scale that up into like, this seems like it was over, you know, 12 courses. So it's definitely gonna bump the price up, but not necessarily the individual like fish quality, right? So yeah, some were okay, some were good. The squid was actually kind of interesting, so they do definitely have their own style. But yeah, so I recommend it. It's easy enough to book, and that's kind of the biggest thing for us foreigners. I mean, we're not gonna get into those like super sought after places, but again, those things are ultra expensive too. So you know, just kind of exploring the different price points and seeing where we're at. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pin it. It's called sushi-hana, probably Hana, but yeah, I'll go ahead and pin it in the description. So thanks for joining, and see you in the next video.